defendant's residence at Belfort. The complaining witness states that the defendant showed up at his home and began kicking and banging on his door for approximately 3 minutes. When officers made contact with the defendant, she stated she had come to pick up her belongings. This is the second violation, and the defendant has previously returned to the complaining witness residence on July 2nd.
So they caught her at the place, do you know, or no? No. Point, Ms. Yonker, you're gonna get it. You can't just continue to do what you're doing. That's why we have, fun. It's not, but I'm now gonna revoke your bond in our case as well. And I'm gonna raise it up to 5,001. First, I would have you talk to Carl to see whether that's something that you should, because I don't want you to say something. I've got a bunch of DAs here, Ms. Yonker, and I don't want you to say something that's gonna further, case as it is.
No, if I may.
Of course.
Ms. Yonker, I visited with her when I was assigned to her case. I told her, and she understood not to go over there to her residence without escort by police authority to get her property back. However, she did text me and call me a couple of days thereafter telling me that Mr. Stone, who's the complaining witness, had thrown her property or belongings in the Dempsey dumpster nearby and that she couldn't come get it. And she apparently did go by there to try to get her property back on the July 2nd date, which is about the same time period that we're talking about. He received text or phone call from a third party to go by there to get her belongings. And that's when
No one can authorize you to violate this.
he can't. And the only thing.
What is property is so important that you're willing to risk going to jail and up to 10 years. Have some kind of disco ball that's made of gold? What's so important?
The thing is, but I was under the impression that the cops were there and
that poof and magic, the cops are just going to show up. You know what they say about assumptions, Ms. Yonker? Unless you call them and make an arrangement for them to meet you there, they're not going to magically appear like
4 hours for them to come to me, and I almost ended up in jail. I need all the cop cams of everything pulled. I don't know why the ending of the report doesn't tell you what really happened when I pulled up to the thing with him, because he called me and told me that I could
not even supposed to have contact with him.
Yes, sir.
I told you, if he calls you, hang up. If he texts you, do not reply. We tell you these things to put you on notice of what